Alright, so we're going to be making Hogback today, but before that, let's see what Lola and Perona are up to. Yeah, I gave her this when she leveled up the bubble blower. And yeah, every day they'll leave you some money. But yeah, I'm going to make Hogback today, and I did try making Sindri the other day. I guess I'll try her again, but I wasn't completely happy with it. I think I'm just going to have to stop trying to make it perfect and just focus on capturing the essence of the character the best I can.
Yum.
And I should be able to make her float instead of walking now. Let's see. Yeah, floats instead of walking.
Horo. I feel like I'm getting closer to who I truly am. I've been thinking too hard. My head feels all fuzzy inside. Help me clear my mind. Whoa, whoa. Yum. So, Perona, what kind of person are you into? Good question. I guess someone who can really appreciate some bulgogi. Appreciate some bulgogi, huh? Party on a burglary. Me. Savage Raffle. You. Kindalonga. Hey. From what? What's the money? Well, Peroni ma'am. Yes, Peroni. Carefully. Dorothy. Yeah. Well, anyway, anything later. Pulling to me. This patient is an Alfred. Solicited. Huh. Hey, good afternoon. Horo. Lola talked to me, and it was really fun. Lola is a super interesting person. Something on your mind? I love talking to Perona. She just has a way of making you feel understood.
Alright, it's time for the great Hogback to join the island. So here's the face I chose for him. Here are some of the other shapes, what they look like. But yeah, I went with this face, and I did put some face paint on it also. And then here's the skin tone I chose for Hogback. This one right here, I think it's just the default skin tone. Because he's not quite as pale as Perona, which is this color. So I put him like that. So yep, there's the face shape, there's the skin tone, and now let's go down to the hair. So here's the hair right here that I chose for Hogback, and then the color I chose for it is just black. And as for the eyebrows, I put, I used the eyebrows for the glasses. Let me turn them off real quick. So this is what it looks like with them off. It's just the glasses in the middle. Then if we put the eyebrow back on, it looks like he's actually wearing the glasses. But I might still have to end up deleting this later on, because if he's like making expressions that move his eyebrows, then it's going to look bad. So I might end up taking these off and drawing the eyebrows. And drawing the rest of the glasses on also. But for now, we're going to leave them on. We'll put them in the game and see how it turns out. And now for the eyes. So I didn't put any eyes on here. I did try putting like just this black dot. I put this eye and then I grew it to about the size of the glasses, but when looking from the side, he looked too happy with that, so I took the eye off. And all I left there is that shadow, which we'll get to, because I wanted at least a little something there. So you can see that, and that also gives some more darkness to the glasses having that shadow under it. And then for the nose, I went with this nose right here. And then for the lips, we did this mouth, and then I changed the lipstick to purple. Because it's normally like red or something like this, but yeah, it was perfect that I was able to change it to purple. And I also considered this mouth, but I didn't like it as much, even though it does have like the hogback teeth. I think this gives off more of a hogback vibe, so I went with this because the purple lips. And then they had the perfect ears for this. They have these really pointy ears. See them there? They're pretty much exactly like Hogback's ears. And now for the glasses. So I chose these glasses, and then you can see the rim of the glasses, I put this color. This one right here, and then the inside of them is just black. And then this little stuff. So I put these right there to make him look a little angry, a little Hogback-ish. Because without him, this is what he looks like. Which, that looks fine too, but yeah, I wanted to put those there. And I also put some face paint there. You can see those gray dots, so here's what it looks like again with the beard. So yeah, I'm just using that as his surgical mask because you can see it fully wraps around. Like if I were to draw it on him, it would just be kind of flat. Like from the side, you can see those little dots I drew on there are just kind of floating in the air. So yeah, that's what I did for his mask. And then now for the face paint. And yeah, it was pretty much impossible for me to make a perfect circle here, like a perfect half circle. So what I did was I went here, clicked on the circle option, and then this one right here. And then it lets you do it like that. So I can just click and then I put a big circle right there. And then after I place it the size I want, I just cut off the bottom of it. And then after cutting off the bottom, I went to this option and I copied it here because I wanted it to be straight down a little bit further because it ended like right here where I cut it off. So I just copied it like this, then press plus, and it copied that. And then I just put it down there like that. And I did that on both sides. And then down here is where I put the little dots on his surgical mask. I might actually want to move them. Let me copy them right here. Let's see. Copy them like this and then move them up. Yeah, I think I want to move them up like 1 or 2. Yeah, we'll put them right here. You know, I'm changing my mind now. We might put them back down. Let's put them down 1 more. There we go. That might have been where they were in the first place. So how I did the little stitches, which there's a lot of ways to do it. It's not like this is hard to do. But yeah, this is how I did it. So I went to text and then I put a capital I. So I got a capital I like this and then put it in there and then I shrunk it. And then I just kept rotating and copying it for each little stitch. And that's how I did the stitches on Hogback. And I also intentionally spaced them unevenly, so I wasn't trying to space them evenly. I meant to do it like that. But yeah, let's move on to the next step. Hogback is a massive beast just like Lola, so we're going to put him at the max on both of these settings.
My name is Dr. Hogback.
Oh yeah, let's get his birthday. I just looked it up, so I think it's December 19th, and he's 45 years old before the time skip. So we're going to put him at 45.
My name is Dr.
And his voice is kind of wild, like he can go super deep and super high, so trying to decide what I'm going to go with here.
My name is Dr. Hogback. It's nice to meet you.
We're just going to leave it there. Let's leave it here. And I could always change it later if I change my mind and want to give him a higher voice or anything like that. Let's see what that gives us. Alright, so here we have our Hogback. And let me press Y. So here are his features. This is everything I used to make him. Now it's time to bring him into the game. Thoughtful, honest, innocent. No, that's not Hogback. But it doesn't let me go back right now, so I'll edit that later.
I just thought of something. Would you trade a random memory of me for untold riches? Yum.
Alright, let's see if I can edit him now. Let's put him all the way serious and all the way normal. Maybe that'll give us something different. I mean, that's a lot closer than what we had previously, so I think I'll go with this one. Yep, there we go. And eventually I want to make the whole island look like Thriller Bark. Like, you can even edit the grass and all the land. You can make your own textures for that. You can put your own buildings up, make your textures for those. So there's just so much I can do. And yeah, Hogback is singing here. And eventually I'll be able to make him his own clothes too, so that'll be fun. Maybe I can like draw his tattoo on him. I mean, that'll be pretty hard actually to draw what he wears, so we'll see.
Wanna play red light, green light? Here we go. Green light, red light, green light, red light.
Oh, he got me.
You lose, Captain. Hey, you can't win them all, but you can get this as a consolation prize.
Huh. You're looking chipper, Captain. Horo. I feel like I should up my fashion game now that I've got some neighbors here on Thriller Bark. We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. At long last, Thriller Park has its very own clothing shop. Residents are overjoyed, gathering outside the where and where to explain, so this is where pants come from. And finally, I can get past those no shirts, no shoes, no service signs. Thanks for watching. I'm Perona, and you're up to date.
But yeah, for Perona, I'm definitely going to try drawing her clothes once I unlock that.
Horo. I really enjoy spending time together. Yum. We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. There's room for another resident on Thriller Bark. In further news, we're hearing that a TNC Reno home supply is likely to open once there are 4 residents and 2 pairs of friends. As of press time, it's unclear why the business has such strict friend-based requirements, but I assure you that I do not make the news, I just report it. Thanks for watching. I'm Lola, and you're up to date.
I mean, she can be friends with Hogback. I was gonna say I don't want either of them to be friends with Hogback, but what the hell is going on? I think he's frozen.
Boro, what's going on here?
The body won't move.
Have you tried not doing that?
No, I actually haven't. You're a real lifesaver.
Boro, it was no trouble at all.
Need to get them some more food.
Thank you very much.
Now let's check in on Lola. Yeah, this is gonna get more fun as I get more stuff going. Right now I'm just kind of unlocking all the buildings and making enough characters to unlock that stuff.
Oh, what do you need? Which day does the trash go out? And why can I never remember this?
Let's see if she likes the spaghetti.
Yum.
Oh, she hates it. Oh no, Hogback has a problem. Let's see.
Good evening. All the new buildings here on Thriller Bark sure have made things more lively. Walking between them would be a lot easier if we had some paths. Could you make some for us?
But yeah, for now I'll just let him build this.
Construction projects usually require payment up front, but I know a guy who knows a guy. Since this is the first project, it'll be free of charge. So can we go and get started on the construction? Oh yeah, I'm on it. Let's get going. All done. Take a look whenever. Yum. Good evening, Perona. Do you feel like talking about Moria-sama?
Moria-sama. Funny you should bring that name up. Wait, how do you feel about Moria-sama?
Well, I I think Moria-sama is pretty funny.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think we're on the same wavelength, Dr. Hogback. Let's be friends. I'm always down to chat with Dr. Hogback.
Let's give Hogback his laugh. Let's see how that comes out sounding. It might sound terrible.
Bosh, bosh, bosh. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Bosh, bosh, bosh.
And yeah, his laugh, when he laughs, it's really high pitched, so the deep voice does not really fit for the Hogback laugh.
Bosh, bosh, bosh. Thank you. Saying that really makes me feel more like myself. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Oh, he traveled the channel with it. Yeah, so first, flip of channel with
Boro. This takes a sense of Alfred. So let's fit in coffee too. But then again, and so
Bosh, bosh, bosh.
Good evening. I've been thinking too hard. My head feels all fuzzy inside. Help me clear my mind. Phew. I feel so much better now.
So we only got one new level. One level up.